Hi, good morning guys. We're at Central Park, Ormond Beach, Florida. Gonna try to make something happen today. Today, taking my poppin frog. Here's my Tactical DD by Matt Allen and Tim Little. I have caught a lot of fish on it. Most of them 2 pounds and under. One close to 5 pounds. And that was the last fish I caught on it, was that bigger one. And the last thing is going to be, I'm going to cut this spinnerbait off because we're going to have sunshine all day. And I'm going to tie a jig on. Tying the jig on with a polymer knot. It's a green pumpkin jig, a little bit of red flake in the head, green pumpkin and brown skirt with a green pumpkin creature bait. This rod is one I built back in, I think, 2005, and I love this rod. It's great for skipping. And then the reels, most of my reels now I have switched over. I have one Shimano. I love Shimano, but can't afford them. So most of my reels are now Segoyang. Found them on Amazon. I bought one. Fell in love with the reel. It was only like $36, $39, something like that. And so far it has been treating me really well. It's handled big fish, it's handled small fish. It's a little bit too fast to retrieves, but I just had to learn to slow down. So they're really smooth casting, can cast long distance with them. I don't make a lot of money. I'm just a roofer. I have no sponsorships. I don't care about that. If I did, I'd love to be sponsored by Monster. It'd save me a lot of money every day, because I drink about 3 to 4 of them a day. Like I said, on this Tactical DD with this 10-pound test sunline, I can hit the bottom at 22 feet. But I gotta have a long cast to get it. And I'm still seeing nothing on bottom, nothing reacting. do see a couple of pods of bait fish. Got one right there. Feels like a decent one too. No, just a little, maybe 2 pounds. But it's a fish. On the Matt Allen Tim Little Tactical DD. He wasn't coming off. There we go. Okay, there you go. Hey, maybe 2 pounds, maybe just under, which is the majority of the fish I catch on that. But I'm not trying to win any tournaments. So I'm happy to get that. The wind is starting to pick up. I think it's going to get up to like 15 miles an hour today. I think I got grass, but it could be a small fish. I'm gonna see if he can shake it. So it looks like I might have found some fish just right here in this one area. I was trying to get him to shake it off. Smaller fish. And hooked the same way, just about. But sometimes you'll think you got grass on your line and it'll be a fish. Other times you think a fish hits it and you just ran into a bunch of grass. That's the only thing about the crankbaits, is you can't always tell if it's a fish or not. That's where a higher quality rod might come in handy. You can feel things a lot better. But like I said earlier, I'm just a roofer. I can't afford the higher quality rods. This rod was, between $60 and $80. I can't remember the exact price. It's Bass Pro Shop brand. Maybe I should have put the anchor on the other side of the boat. That may not seem like I'm casting that far. I'll show you here in just a minute. I'm going to switch this anchor around. But if you notice how much line is on my spool when I cast, and I'm not trying to wing it too hard, and then look at my spool. So I've got a good third of my line off of the spool. These lures fly really well. Tactical DD. So, like I said earlier, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So when I tell you a certain lure that works for me, then it actually works for me. I'm not trying to sell anything. But Matt Allen and Tim Little did a good job designing that. It does catch a lot of fish. But most of them like this, 2 pounds and under. But that's probably because of the areas I'm in. If I get this thing near a big fish, he may hit it. I mean, last time I was out here, I caught one that was between 4.5 and 5 pounds on it, and a bigger one followed it up. Followed that fish up. That feels like a good fish. And that strong one, not real big, but strong. These suckers are tricking me. They are out for blood or something, because they are literally tricking me. And of course, in one fishing trip, have shown here in Florida that the tactical DD works. And it was created for cold water. Man, that fish tricked me. That's the second fish of the day that made me think it was big. Now I'm going to have to paddle through this channel. The grass is really thick here, not as thick as it was, but it's still really thick here. I can't get my trolling motor to run through it. Oh, might be able to get quite a ways. Even less grass than there was. Less paddling. a strong little fish. Popping frog. Right in the bottom of the lip too.